Welcome back to JandJPickEm. My name is Josh. Last week I went 13-3 and my overall record is 179-77. That's 10 weeks in a row of double-digit wins.
Let's go.
And my parlay also hit, so you know we're cashing out for the people, man.
Out.
Let's go. And you already know the slogan. When we get double-digit wins, you get double-digit wins. And when you get double-digit wins, you win your pick'em.
My name is Juan. Last week I went 13-3 and my overall record is 172-84. This is the last week of the regular season. We got teams playing for a playoff spot.
Sir.
We got teams playing for a better seed. You know it's going to be a great week of matchups.
Yeah, like Juan said, it's week 18. I know a lot of you guys just watch our regular season pick'em, but we're going to do picks for the playoffs, AFC, NFC Championship, the Super Bowl, and we're also going to make videos for the offseason. So make sure you tune into those videos, but let's get right into week 18 picks.
Let's go.
To start off football this week, we got the Browns versus the Ravens. It's another Saturday game. I thought all the games were going to be on Sunday, but we got a game on Saturday. This one, no-brainer. Give me the Ravens and Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, we've been saying it. I think he's going to be MVP now. I know I said Josh Allen was going to be MVP, but Lamar Jackson, dude, he's statistically better. He just broke Michael Vick's rushing record. He's an amazing player, and he's going to smack the Browns this week. Derrick Henry, we talk about him every week. Such a great player. I like how the Ravens are playing. As for the Browns, DTR, if he's starting, man, horrible, dude. He can get the ball to no one. Jerome Ford's not going to play. He's probably out for the season. So the Browns are going to be struggling. I think there's a no-brainer. Give me the Ravens winning. They're at home. They're trying to win the division, and they're going to win this game against the Browns.
Yeah, for this one, like you said, a no-brainer. The Ravens should be able to get the win. Lamar Jackson, he's been balling out. Derrick Henry balling out as well.
Yep.
Really helping out his team. And a key player, Mark Andrews.
Ooh,
he's getting
right.
hot right at the right time, right before playoffs. Early in the season, he wasn't doing too much.
Yeah.
But now he's getting more involved. And, they should be able to get an easy win. The Browns, they're trash. 3 points last week. Their quarterback situation is really bad. Their running backs are really bad as well. And, I feel like the better quarterback for that team is Jameis Winston. They're not playing him.
Yeah, I agree.
They don't believe in him, but... it should be him starting. The Ravens should be able to get the win.
Yeah, we both got the Ravens winning. One thing, look at the Ravens making a Super Bowl run in the playoffs. Who knows, man?
One and done.
They might be good. Hey, but we both got the Ravens winning this matchup. For Saturday Night Football, we got the Bengals versus the Steelers. This is going to be a great division matchup. A lot of playoff implications for this game. Joe Burrow, man, he's been playing amazing. He threw 3 touchdowns to T. Higgins. He's been doing amazing in the wide receiver game 2 for T. Higgins. Jamar Chase has been playing amazing. And Chase Brown also. I feel like this whole offense, one of the best offenses in the league. Only if they had a great defense, they'd probably be a lot better. But the only thing is Joe Burrow's getting sacked so many times. 7 sacks last week. They need to fix that if they want to win this game against the Steelers. But honestly, I got the Bengals winning. They're going to win this matchup because the Steelers can't produce any offense. Last week, even though George Pickens came back, they didn't get on the ball. Russell Wilson threw no touchdowns. He threw an interception. Their offense has to play a lot better if they want to win this game. Only thing helping them out, it's a home game. If they win, they have a chance at winning the division. So I feel like they're going to play with a lot of heart. But honestly, give me the Bengals winning this matchup.
Yeah, for this one, I'm going to go with the Bengals as well. The Bengals, they have a chance at making the playoffs. It's kind of hard, their situation. But they have a chance, and all they need to do is start with the win. For the Steelers, they already got that playoff spot, so they might not.
They might be comfortable.
Yeah, they don't want any more injuries to their team. And but the only problem is the offense for the Steelers. Russell Wilson, he's not a great quarterback. I feel like he's washed, to be honest.
Sometimes, yeah.
I feel like they can't really do nothing on the offense. The defense, they're great, especially with T.J. Watt, which I know he is dealing with this injury. But for this one, I'm going to go with the Bengals, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins. They should be able to ball out as their tight end, Gesicki.
I don't know if he...
Yeah, he's been balling out as well.
Yeah.
And like you said, protect Joe Burrow. Sacked 7 times.
Have to,
but
man.
Russell Wilson was also sacked 5 times. So,
Crazy.
It's a division matchup. Could go whichever way. I'm going to go with the Bengals.
Yeah, we both got the Bengals winning this matchup. For our next matchup, we got the Panthers versus the Falcons. When it comes to Michael Penix Jr., I have no idea how to think about him. He did throw an interception, but he threw, I think, a touchdown and a bunch of yards. But the one thing I will say about Michael Penix Jr., he feeds his guys. He got Drake London over 100 yards. He gave Kyle Pitts a touchdown that I know people have been begging for forever. And the thing about the Falcons, Bijan Robinson, man, 2 touchdowns over 90 yards. Amazing player. I love how the Falcons are playing. And they're looking for a playoff spot. If the Bucs lose and the Falcons win, they make the playoffs. For that reason, I got the Falcons winning this matchup. We seen it last week. The Panthers got destroyed by Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers. It was like 51-14. It was a horrible game. But the one thing about the Panthers, I will say, is Adam Thielen's doing really good. Bryce Young, he did okay. He threw the ball a lot last week because he had to. And the running game, ever since Chuba Hubbard went on IR, they haven't been able to run the ball. So for that reason, the Falcons are winning this matchup. They have to win if they want to make the playoffs.
Yeah, for this one, I'm going with the Falcons as well. The Panthers, I feel like the run game, it's non-existent. They don't have
Nowhere.
nothing there for the Falcons. Bijan Robinson.
Man.
He's been balling out. Penix Jr. Honestly, like you said, we're not sure. We've only seen 2 games out of him.
That's it.
But from
Yeah.
what I've seen, I like him.
Yeah.
I feel like he should be able to get it done. And honestly, I feel like he's a player that the Falcons can develop, maybe move on from Kirk Cousins
I
already.
agree with that.
And
yeah.
I'm excited to see what the Falcons have next year. They should be able to get this win, though.
Yeah, we both got the Falcons winning this matchup. For the next matchup, we got the Texans versus the Titans. Honestly, this is an interesting game. The coach for the Texans said that the starters might not play. Even if they do play, they might get pulled out like in halftime or after the first quarter. But even if they don't get pulled out, CJ Stroud has been playing really bad against the Ravens. He got sacked 5 times, 1 interception, no touchdowns. Nico Collins led the game in receiving yards, but he only had like 50 yards. He didn't do too well. As for the Titans, it's a meaningless game. They have nothing to play for, just like the Texans do. They're the 4th seed no matter if they lose or win this game. But honestly, Mason Rudolph, he's been playing okay. Tony Pollard, I expect him to come back. Calvin really has been playing amazing. I got the Titans winning this matchup. I think it's going to be an upset. If the starters get pulled for the Texans, the Titans are going to win this game. They're playing at home. Like I said, it's a meaningless game, so I got the Titans winning this matchup.
Yeah, for this one, I'm going to go with the Texans. I feel like this game, it's going to be a game where, like you said, they're going to pull out their starters eventually.
Yeah.
So I think first quarter, they have their starters in, and after that, they pull them out. And for the Titans, Spears. I feel like he's a player that, he's a game changer.
He is.
And him not playing and being out, I feel like that's really going to hurt that team. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Mason Rudolph.
I'm not
I
either,
don't think he's
bro.
a great quarterback.
I'll be honest.
And honestly, this is a tricky matchup. Both teams, basically, you're betting on backups,
Bro,
I mean, the
yeah.
Titans have started, but they're not a great team.
They're basically a backup.
And the Titans, they did beat the Texans earlier in the season. But this time, the Titans, they don't need a win. It's better for them if they lose for the draft pick.
That's right.
And I think they're going to lose.
Yeah, let us know who you guys think is going to win this matchup. Next up, we got the Eagles versus the Giants. The Eagles are playing no one, man. They're going to play no one this week. Saquon, he's not going to break the rushing record. He's not playing this game. Jalen Hurts isn't playing. No one's playing this game for the Eagles. Even Kenny Pickett, bro. I think he's injured. He has a rib injury. In my opinion, I think Tanner McKee, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. I think he's going to start. And honestly, I don't know. Who do you give the ball to? A.J. Brown's going to be out. Devontae Smith is going to be out. I don't know who you give the ball to. This is going to be interesting, man. The Eagles are still the Eagles, though. They still have great coaching. Well, I don't like Nick Sirianni, but they have great coaching. They have a great scheme. So the Eagles are still the Eagles. I feel like they're still going to put up points. But, dude, after seeing Drew Lock last week, bro, hey, Drew Glock, man, he was shooting out there, bro. 4 touchdowns. He even ran for 1 touchdown. So 5 total touchdowns. Malik Neighbors went crazy. Darius Slayton got a touchdown. Everyone got a touchdown on that team. You know what? They're fighting for they want Shador Sanders, right? The Giants do. But honestly, this is a game where the Giants win. Give me the upset. I'm taking the New York Giants playing a bunch of nobodies. The Eagles aren't playing no one. Call me crazy. It's week 18. I'm going to pick a bunch of upset this week. I got the New York Giants winning in New York.
Yeah, for this one, I think I'm going to go with the Giants as well.
Let's
I
go.
feel like, it's kind of hard to bet. You're going with the Giants who are going to start not their starting quarterback, but Drew Lock, who just balled out with all the rest of their starters.
Yep.
Going up against Eagles backups. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, I think Drew Lock should be able to ball out. Malik Neighbors, he's been balling out.
He's gonna
have another great game like that. And for the Eagles, I mean, what can we really say? Their backups, their third string, not even Kenny Pickett, who's a bad quarterback. I don't like Kenny Pickett, which is good that he's not playing. But yeah, for this one, it should be the Giants that should get the win. And yeah, I don't see how the Eagles come out with the win with backup players.
Dude, I feel like this is going to be a good game, though. But we both got the Giants winning this matchup. For our next matchup, we got the Jaguars versus the Colts. I feel like this is going to be an interesting matchup. Anthony Richardson didn't play last week. He might play this week. But if he doesn't play, Joe Flacco's going to have a great game like last week. They ended up losing that matchup. But Joe Flacco, he threw for a couple touchdowns. Michael Pittman got one. Alec Pierce got one. JT, multiple touchdowns for 2 weeks in a row. He's been balling out. I like how the Colts are playing offensively. Defensively, that's another topic, bro. They got to step up. And as for the Jaguars, Brian Thomas Jr. He played amazing. Rookie of the year. He's in contention for Rookie of the Year. He's playing really good. Best rookie wide receiver, in my opinion. Better than Malik Neighbors. Call me crazy. I love Brian Thomas Jr. He's a really great player. And Mac Jones is getting on the ball. Mac Jones isn't a great quarterback, but he's getting on the ball. He's throwing the ball around. He's playing really good football. So this could go either way. It's going to be a good matchup, but I got the Colts winning solely if Joe Flacco plays this game. This is a game that you should check out our Instagram channel. I might end up switching my pick, but as of right now, I got the Colts winning this matchup.
Yeah, for this one, I think I'm going to go with the Colts as well. I feel like they have the better offense, and they got that run game going on with Jonathan Taylor.
Amazing,
Alex Pierce, he balled out.
Yep.
And finally, Michael Pittman.
Best game of the season for him.
He finally steps up, has a over 100-yard game.
Yeah.
And, I feel like they have a better team right now. For the Jaguars, Mac Jones, he is playing pretty good. Usually he's not that good, but right now he's doing good with Brian Thomas. But for this one, I'm going to go with the Colts. I think they should be able to get the win.
Yeah, we both got the Colts winning this matchup. Next up, we got the Commanders versus the Cowboys. Honestly, I feel like this is an easy game. I got the Commanders winning this matchup. We seen what Jaden Daniels did last week. 127 rushing yards, threw for a lot of touchdowns, won in overtime. Dude, the Commanders are playing really good right now. As for the Cowboys, they got smoked by the Eagles. And not even Jalen Hurts. Kenny Pickett and Tanner McKee, whatever his name is. So their defense is playing horrible. Offensively too, CeeDee Lamb isn't there no more. Rico Dowdle, though, he's playing really good. I expect them to be in the future for the Cowboys. But honestly, this is an easy matchup. I got the Commanders beating the Cowboys.
Yeah, for this one, I'm going to go with the Commanders as well. Like you said, Jalen Daniels, he balled out offensively. He had a great game.
Rookie of the year.
Over 120 yards rushing is crazy. And for the Cowboys, I feel like the only thing looking good for them right now is Rico Dowdle. Like you said, Ezekiel Elliott, free agent now. And honestly, I'm happy they got rid of him. Why is he still on the roster? I know he's an old Cowboy, but, bro, he's trash. He's not a good running back. And I'm happy they got rid of him. But overall, the Cowboys, they're done for the season. The Commanders, they need a win. If they win, they avoid playing the Eagles. If they lose, there's a chance if the Packers win, then they might play the Eagles. So,
They need a win this matchup.
Yeah, they need a win. I don't think they want to play the Eagles. It's a division matchup for them. Eagles are stacked right now. So, I think the Commanders should be able to come out with the win.
One more thing I wanted to mention, Terry McLaurin, he didn't have a great game, but Olamide Zacchaeus, I'm saying his name wrong, but he's been stepping up. Second week in a row, he's having a great game. So, we both got the Commanders winning this matchup.
For the next game, we got the Packers versus the Bears. For this one, it's going to be a great division matchup. The Green Bay Packers, always beating the Bears. And for this one, you know what? I've gone with the Packers every single week. For this one, I'm going to go with the Packers again.
Oh, okay.
I think this is the way I'm planning out the game. I think the Packers, I feel like Matt LaFleur honestly does not care about going up against the Eagles. So I think, maybe throughout the game, they eventually they bench the starters and Malik Willis takes over. But even if they don't, the starters don't play from the beginning, Malik Willis, we've seen what he can do earlier in the weeks, and he should be able to take on the Bears. The Bears are a sorry organization. They're not known for winning. They usually lose to the Packers, so it's nothing new for them. And Caleb Williams, bro, they can't protect them. You're not going to be able to, get the ball to your receivers.
Sacked 7 times, bro.
Yeah, that line sucks. Caleb Williams is a great quarterback, but with that organization and that offensive line, you're not going to be able to do anything. Another thing, Jair Alexander, he's out for the season.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think he's going to get traded. You know why? Because every single player that I buy their jersey, they get traded. Jordy Nelson, Clay Matthews, Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers, and now Jair Alexander. Hopefully he stays with the team, but it's not looking good for him.
Dude, this is crazy. Caleb Williams, like you said, sacked 7 times, not playing great. The Bears only put up 3 points last week against the Seahawks.
Trash.
Dude, the Seahawks don't even have that crazy of a defense. Now they're playing a better defense. The Packers, I will say they did struggle against the Vikings last week, but especially in the fourth quarter.
It's the Seahawks.
But I'm saying last week the Packers against the Vikings, they did struggle. And, Jordan Love, he's a great quarterback, but I feel like sometimes he throws some incompletions that he shouldn't be throwing. But in the fourth quarter, he almost caught up. He did his thing, almost beat the Vikings. But for this game, I'm 9-0 when I put on the cheesehead, and I'm gonna be 10-0. Let me borrow that cheesehead. I got the Packers winning this matchup. Even though I don't get the Packers winning against really great teams, they never lose to the Bears. They own the Bears. The Bears still suck. Go Pack, go! We got the Packers winning, and they're gonna go into the playoffs with some hype.
Let's go.
So we both got the Packers winning this matchup.
Go Pack, go!
For our next matchup, we got the Saints versus the Bucks. The Bucks smoked the Panthers last week. Baker Mayfield had a great game. You know what?
5 touchdowns.
Baker Mayfield is the most improved player, in my opinion, this year. Honestly, next year I'm drafting him in fantasy, bro. I used to be a Baker Mayfield hater, but this year proved that he's a great quarterback. The Bucks need to keep him, and he might get an extension soon. He's been playing amazing. Mike Evans got 2 touchdowns last week. He only needs 85 yards to get his 1,000-yard mark, and dude, you best believe that he's going to get that mark. So bet on his over, bet on everything, bet on Mike Evans. He's going to do amazing, especially against the Saints. Spencer Rattler, he had a great game, right? Or a decent game last week?
1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Nothing great.
Nothing crazy, bro. But honestly, the Saints, they have nothing going forward for them, dude. Spencer Rattler isn't playing great. Alvin Kamara's not even playing. Yeah. Chris Olave, I don't know. They're
an injured team. Ever since Derek Carr got injured early in the season,
they have no one, bro. It's crazy. Now, honestly, there's a no-brainer to me. I think there's no way the Saints win. I got the Buccaneers winning. They're playing hot. They need a win, and the Falcons to lose. Or honestly, as long as they win, they're in the playoffs, bro. They win their division. So you already know Baker Mayfield's going to win the game for them. So I got the Buccaneers winning this matchup.
Yeah, like you said, for this one, I'm going to go with the Buccaneers. Buccaneers win. They make playoffs. And I say this. I've been saying this. I'm a big fan of Baker Mayfield.
Every week you say
he balls out every week, and I feel like he's that player where you truly feel that he's a fan of the game. He wants to win, and that's what I like about players like that. They want to win, and come on, they're gonna go out there get the win. The Saints, Rattler, he's an all right quarterback. I don't know.
He's whatever.
Yeah, he's whatever. But he is playing with the hurt team, so we can't really judge him to his full potential right now. But yeah, Baker Mayfield and Mike Evans. Mike Evans trying to get that incentive, trying to ball out, get that cash, put some money on that player prop. Because, bro, if you get money, he gets money. And come on, true. He wants some money.
Yeah, we both got the Bucks winning this matchup. For our next matchup, we got the Bills versus the Patriots. Josh Allen, Sean McDermott said that he's going to start this game only because he wants to continue his consecutive start streak, but then he's going to take him out. I'm assuming maybe he'll play one drive and then they take him out. Yeah. Mitchell Trubisky will come back in. I think every time Mitchell Trubisky has been tasked to come in for the Bills, I think he's played pretty good, So we were saying with Joe Flacco, with everyone, we said it, Jameis Winston. I feel like something about veteran quarterbacks, Mitchell Trubisky's not a good quarterback, but maybe it's the situation. Maybe with Buffalo, he's going to play good. Amari Cooper had a great catch last week. I don't know if he's going to play this week. I think a lot of starters aren't going to play. But you know what? The Bills are still the Bills. They're coached well with their coaching. They have a great scheme. I love the Bills. I think they're going to do really good in the playoffs. Josh Allen's MVP, but he's not going to play this game. And as for the Patriots, Drake May, he did have a hand injury. I think he's still going to play this game, but they got smoked by the freaking Chargers, dude.
Yeah, smack. Dude, only 1 touchdown, too.
Crazy, dude. By Demario Douglas. Expect them to have a great game this week. But honestly, this is a hard matchup. I wouldn't blame you with whatever team you go for. But honestly, give me the home team. Give me the upset. I said I'm going with a bunch of upsets this week. Give me the New England Patriots to win this game. Drake May is going to have a great game, in my opinion. They still have a great running game. Ramondre Stevenson, he has fumbled a lot, so he hasn't been getting a lot of carries. But Antonio Gibson, expect them to have a great game. And honestly, I got the Patriots winning, but it's going to be a really close matchup.
Yeah, for this one, honestly, come on.
It's hard.
Josh Allen, like you said, he's going to go in there just for, to get that start.
Yeah.
But the question is, how long is he going to be in there? I don't think he's going to be in there long. For that reason, I'm going to go with the Patriots. Drake May, he's an all right quarterback. I feel like he's able to get it done. And sometimes he does struggle.
Yeah.
So he is playing against, the Bills. Josh Allen, the reason he's MVP is because most valuable player. He has a not trash around them, but he doesn't have those players like Lamar Jackson around them. You know? And I think that's gonna be a reason why the Bills lose.
It's very true.
It's gonna show why Josh Allen is so MVP. Yeah, I think I got the Patriots winning this one.
Yeah, we both got the Patriots winning this matchup. Raiders. Hey, we got the Raiders versus the Chargers. Raiders on a 2-game winning streak. I hate my life, man. We're not getting Shador Sanders. We're not getting Cam Ward. Hey, but hopefully we can get Ashton Genty now, man.
Hey,
who
hopefully.
knows? But honestly, hey, who knows if we need them, bro? Alexander Madison, Abdullah, they both had 2 great games in the rushing game. Brock Bowers broke the record most receiving yards for a tight end, rookie tight end, most receptions for a tight end. Dude, he's playing amazing. In my opinion, rookie of the year, but it's gonna go to Jaden Daniels. But maybe offensive rookie of the year he might get. And Aiden O'Connell, 2 touchdowns, he played pretty good. I hate how the Raiders are playing good when it doesn't matter. But it's so annoying, man. Like, these games don't matter. Against the Chargers, you know what? I hate it. Like, they're not gonna win. I got the Chargers winning this matchup. Lad McConkey, 2 touchdowns. I love how Justin Herbert's playing. J.K. Dobbins came off of IR, 76 rushing yards, got a touchdown, played amazing. And he controlled that game with the rushing yards. And I think the Chargers are going to do the same exact thing. I know the Raiders are playing great, but please lose. I want a better draft pick. And I got the Chargers winning this matchup.
Yeah, for this one, I don't know. I think
Don't say it, bro. Don't
again.
say it,
Josh,
bro.
I had them winning last week.
Bro.
They won.
They did.
And I think I got them winning again.
Bro.
Bro, the Chargers, they're not really playing for anything. They already made playoffs. The Raiders, they don't want that first-round pick. They want to be as far away from that first-round pick as possible.
Bro, I hate my life, bro.
I feel like they're going to find a way to win. And who's starting as quarterback for them?
Aiden O'Connell.
The GOAT, next year's future quarterback. Bro, Aiden O'Connell's going to lead the Raiders to another victory. And, maybe Raiders might make playoffs. No, Raiders, come on. I think they're going to come out with the win. Hopefully they don't
Yeah, I just want a better draft
pick.
Yeah.
And it's the last week. Raiders, come on. It'd be smart
happen.
not to win, but I think they're going to win.
I feel like we always win at least one game against the Chargers, and I can see it happening, but I want us to lose, so I got the Chargers winning. You have the Raiders winning. Let us know who you guys got winning down below. Next up, we got the 49ers versus the Cardinals. I expect this to be a good matchup. Brock Purdy, they're saving him for next season. He's not going to be playing this last game. Joshua Dobbs, he's a starter. And, I don't know if you guys seen Joshua Dobbs with the Vikings last year, but I think he won like 3-4 games in a row. He was doing pretty good. And I expect him to have a great game. He's going to feed Purcell. He's going to feed Joan Jennings. Debo, I've been saying it. I feel like he might get traded this offseason. He hasn't been doing good. He's going to cost the 49ers too much money. I expect other players to step up and Debo not to do good anymore. As for the Cardinals, Marvin Harrison Jr., man, I don't know, what to say about him. Dude, what the heck?
I mean, he had a better game.
He had a better game, but people expected him to be, rookie of the year, have crazy numbers, and he hasn't been living up to expectation. But you know who has? Trey McBride finally got that 1 touchdown. I know he's happy, bro. He's been partying in Scottsdale, bro. He was so happy about that. Kyler Murray's going to play a way better game. Honestly, in my opinion, it's in Arizona. Kyler Murray's going to play better. Trey McBride and Marvin Harrison Jr. are going to have a great game. Give me the Cardinals winning this matchup. I got the Cardinals winning this division matchup. It's going to be a great game, but they're going to win.
Yeah, I think for this one, honestly, Brock Purdy isn't playing. So I think I'm going to have to go with the safe pick, Kyler Murray. Joshua Dobbs, he's a great quarterback. We've seen passionate out what he's capable of doing. And honestly, I feel like, you know what? I think I'm going to go with the Niners.
Oh,
yeah, I think I'm going to switch my team. I'm going to go with the Niners.
Bang, bang.
Bro, look, Joshua Dobbs, he has great receivers. He has who?
George Kittle. I forgot to mention.
Yeah, he has George Kittle.
Ricky Purcell, Joan Jennings.
Yeah, and Joan Jennings. Bro, honestly, I think he's going to be passing the ball a lot. I mean, the run game's going to be there.
He will.
And honestly, come on, the way they're set up right now, their offense, I feel like it's going to be a high passing game for this one.
You're right.
I mean, both teams are out of the playoffs, so it's not like they're playing for anything.
That is true.
And one thing I did hear is people are saying Kirk Cousins should go to San Francisco next year and battle it out with Brock Purdy. Honestly, that's not a bad.
Bro, that's
not bad.
Crazy.
Brock Purdy, I'm not sure if you guys want to pay him that much money.
Oh,
he showed, I was at that game against Detroit.
You were at that game.
2 interceptions, horrible interceptions. Who is he throwing to?
Yeah.
I don't like the Niners. But
you got them this week.
I got them winning.
Hey, let us know who you guys got winning this matchup. For our next matchup, we got the Chiefs versus the Broncos. This game is so important for the Broncos. If they win, they're in the playoffs. And Bo Nix, we seen it against the Bengals. He played really good. Just couldn't come up clutch in the overtime. But you know what? I like how the Broncos are playing. I like Bo Nix. I love Marvin Mims had 2 touchdowns. Cortland Sutton had a touchdown. I think it's just a running game that's a little inconsistent. But I think Jaleel McLaughlin's actually the best running back for the Broncos. Get him the ball. I feel like he's going to do really good for them. As for the Chiefs, they're benching Mahomes. They're going to bench a lot of players. It's their vacation, man. They got the first round bye. The refs, they told them to chill out. The refs are not going to be helping the Chiefs this week, because they don't have to. They're on vacation too, but they're in Cancun, But Carson Wentz, he's a starter. I believe in Carson Wentz. He has I said it last week because we thought Mahomes wasn't going to play. He has the players to get the ball to, He has Xavier Worthy, Travis Kelce, Watson's there. He has a bunch of people he could get the ball to. And Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt are still there. So the Chiefs could make it competitive. But the reason why the Broncos are winning this game is they have to win to make the playoffs. They're going to be hungry to make the playoffs. And I got the Broncos winning this matchup. They're going to beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, for this one, honestly, it's going to be a great matchup. Like you said, Broncos win and you're in.
Yep.
And honestly, I don't know why I want to take the Chiefs.
Don't do it.
I know they're playing with their backup quarterbacks. But
yeah.
What do we say every week?
Irene.
Don't go against the Chiefs.
I learned my lesson last week.
For this one, I'm gonna take the safe pick. I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
Smart.
But honestly, I don't feel confident with this one. I feel like the Chiefs are gonna win. And who's the other team that sneaks in?
In a dumb way,
huh? Well, the Bengals need a couple things to go on.
They need the Dolphins to lose and the Broncos to lose.
Yeah, but for some reason, I feel like Broncos might lose this game.
No.
Look, I might sound a little off right now, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Broncos. I think Chiefs might win though, but safe pick is Broncos.
And I'm gonna go with the exact opposite. I still got the Broncos winning, but I think it's gonna be a blowout actually, bro. So yeah. I'm thinking the opposite, but we both got the Broncos winning this matchup.
Yep.
For our next matchup, we have the Seahawks versus the Rams. The Rams already confirmed Matthew Stafford's not playing this week, and I think a bunch of the stars are going to get benched. As for the Seahawks, Geno Smith, last week they only put up 6 points against the Bears, but I like him as a quarterback. I feel like this whole season he's been playing really well. It's because his weapons, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, JSN, Kenneth Walker, he's on IR, but Zach Charbonnet, I think he's a good running back.
Yeah.
I like how the Seahawks are playing. I got the Seahawks winning this matchup just because they're playing against a lot of backups. And, I feel like this is a great division matchup for them. I got the Seahawks winning.
Yeah, for this one, I think we'll go with the Seahawks as well. Like I was telling you earlier, Geno Smith has that incentive. One more win, 180 more yards. I think he should be able to get that done.
$2 million, right? If he gets both of them?
$2 million. I don't know if it's $2 million each, but I just know it's $2 million.
Hey, that's some money for him, man.
For the Rams, like you said, their starter, Matthew Stafford, he's not playing.
Yeah.
So I think they're not really playing for anything, Mm-mm. So Puka, wait, who's playing at quarterback?
I don't even know, and it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. The Seahawks, everyone's hot on the Seahawks right now. I'm hot with the Seahawks right now, and I think they should be able to get the win. Come on, their players have been balling out. DK Metcalf balling out. Smith Najiba underrated all season. I feel like he's that player where. No matter what, you're not gonna stop him. He's gonna do his thing. You just gotta basically limit him to what he can do, and no matter what, he's gonna do his thing. Seahawks should be able to come out with the easy win.
Yeah, he's actually top 10 in receiving this year.
Yeah,
and then thinking about it now, I think Benson Stennett, whatever his name is, he might start for the Rams. But we both got the Seahawks winning this matchup.
Yeah, no Jimmy G. Hopefully Jimmy G don't start. We're not big fans of him.
Next up, we got the Dolphins versus the Jets. Tua turned the ball over. He ain't playing no more. Tyler Huntley's playing. He scored a rushing touchdown last week. I feel like he could have a great game, but I feel like he doesn't throw the ball very well. Tyreek Hill, he didn't do too well with him, but I feel like he could have a great game. Devon Achane, I expect him to do a lot better. As for the Jets, every time I bet with them or I go with them, I feel like it's just they always let me down, man. But yeah. I go purely off talent now. I know they have Garrett Wilson, they have Devontae Adams, Breece Hall, Aaron Rodgers, and you know what? I feel like they have a good chance of winning. The reason I'm gonna go with the Jets this week, it's because of that mask behind me. He keeps calling me a coward. I finally had to give in. I'm gonna go with the Jets. They're playing at home. It's in New York. Aaron Rodgers, I feel like this is that vintage type of game he has with Devontae Adams. And honestly, we've been seeing it this past few weeks. They have that connection, and he's actually throwing to Garrett Wilson too. And you know what? The Dolphins, I feel like they're not gonna do that well offensively how they usually do it with Tua. Without Tua, they're not that team anymore. So I got the Jets winning this matchup.
Yeah, for this one, you know what? I think I'm going to have to go with the Jets as well. This might be Aaron Rodgers' last game
That's true.
ever of his career. And I think he comes out with the win. He has, Devonta Adams, who helped him out. He helped him a lot during his career. And, for the Dolphins, I don't know. The Dolphins, they haven't been doing too good.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
now they're playing with the backup quarterback. Last week, they got smacked. This week, I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers. Come on. I'm a big Packers fan. It would be good for him to come out.
Yeah, very true.
Come out with the win. And honestly, Aaron Rodgers, he had a great career. The only thing was he would have gone to the Niners, a bunch of Super Bowl rings, but Niners messed up. They didn't sign him. And he got one Super Bowl with the Packers.
Yeah, we both got the Jets winning this matchup. For Sunday Night Football, we have the Lions versus the Vikings. Whoever wins gets the first seed, gets the first round bye, home advantage. This is what we live for. These are the games we want to watch. Bro, as a football fan, this gets you excited.
Yep.
And the best part, it's two good teams, too.
Yeah.
Offensively, there's going to be a high-scoring game. The Lions against the Niners, they played amazing. Jared Goff threw a bunch of touchdowns. Jamison Williams had a couple touchdowns. Jahmyr Gibbs had a 30-yard run. It looked amazing. The Lions are looking like the best team in the NFL. Juan, who did I say was going to win the Super Bowl before the season started?
You did say it was going to be the Lions.
I said it was going to be the Lions. I'm going to stick with the Lions. I got the Lions winning this matchup. Offensively, they're better. But I will say, Sam Darnold, dude, I don't know how Sam Darnold's playing this good. He's surprising me. He moves in the pocket so well. I'm sounding like Chris Collinsworth right now. He looks kind of Mahomey, man. He looks like Mahomes, right? Dude, he does not look like, he does not struggle. It's so crazy. I don't know if he's going to keep playing like this, but he's getting Justin Jefferson the ball. He's getting Addison the ball. Naylor had a huge touchdown last week. Sam Darnold's playing amazing. So I would not be surprised if the Vikings win this matchup. But I'm going to go with the safe pick. Give me the Lions winning this game.
Yeah, for this one, honestly, it's going to be a great matchup. They're playing for home field advantage.
Yep.
The number one seed.
Yep.
This is going to be a great matchup. Honestly,
Don't do it.
I'm a Packers fan. We lost to both teams already. But for this one, I think I'm going to have to go with the Vikings.
I knew it, bro.
Look,
what the
Sam
heck?
Darnold's time in the pocket is crazy. That offensive line gives him so much time. And that gives Justin Jefferson, Addison, enough time to get open. Aaron Jones, he should be able to help out.
Oh, that's right.
I expect Aaron Jones to help out a little more in the receiving game.
Dude,
because rushing, he's all right. But what I feel like one good thing about him is he's that dual threat receiving and rushing.
Yep.
For the Lions, they're a great team. Jared Goff has been balling out. And St. Brown with Jamison Williams and Jahmyr Gibbs. Bro, these are two stacked teams. This is a difficult game. I feel like, this one game of the year.
Right? It is.
For this one, it's literally the last week for the number one seed. I'm going to go with the Vikings. I think Sam Darnold gets it done with Justin Jefferson, and the defense steps up. They give Sam Darnold enough time to throw those touchdowns, and they come out with the win. It's going to be a close matchup. This is going to go down to the end.
Hey, game of the year, last game of the season. Let us know who you guys got winning this matchup.
Yep.
Next up, we have spreads of the week. Let's cash out.
Let's go.
So for my spreads, I got the Broncos minus 10.5, the Seahawks minus 6.5, and the Commanders minus 5.
For my spreads, I got the Bengals -2, the Jets +1, and the Vikings +3.
Yes, sir. And for the best segment of the week, we got Parlays of the week. My parlay cashed out last week. Let's make this money, man. So for my parlay, I got the Bucks, the Broncos, and the Packers.
For my parlay, I got the Packers, the Niners, and the Commanders.
Hey, let's cash out. Let's make this money. Thank you guys for watching another week of JandJPickEm. Like I mentioned before, 10 straight weeks of double-digit wins. My parlay hit. Juan's parlays hit weeks prior. We've been doing this all year long, and we're going to do it again in week 18. And like I mentioned in the intro, you guys like watching our pick'em videos for the regular season, but we're going to make pick'em videos for the playoffs too. That's the wild card, divisional matchups. That's AFC, NFC Championship, Super Bowl. We're probably going to have the over-unders. We're going to have the spreads for every game. We're going to do everything betting related for you guys. And we do this for you guys, man. And we're also going to have off-season videos, so please stay tuned to our videos, even though it's not the regular season.
Yeah, one more thing. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, JandJPickEm. That's where we post any changes to our pick 1 hour before the game. And one more thing, we hit 3K subscribers.
Let's go.
Thank you to all of you. You guys like our videos, subscribe to our channel, and let's hit 4K next.
Hey, let's go, man.
Happy New Year's, and thank you for the subscribers. This was Juan.
This was Josh.
And this was JandJPickEm.